So I think I'm a minor now. Not in terms of like somebody under the age of 18, but in terms of somebody constantly picking at rocks, because I think I just found a hidden gem. The anime Nyanbo is the most perfect, innocent anime that I've ever seen in my entire life. Now, what exactly do I mean by that? If you like shows like Steven Universe, you are going to love the absolute shit out of this anime. I watched it last night, the entire series in one sitting. Each episode is 5 minutes long, and there's probably about 26 episodes. Everything brings something different. When I tell you that this anime has the best graphics that I've ever seen in my entire life, you have to trust me on that. I don't know if they use like some sort of augmented reality or just like the perfect CGI ever, because I've never seen anything quite like this. Like this anime that seems like it had no money behind it whatsoever. It seems like somebody that you can just find one day, because I didn't even know this anime existed. I've never heard of this. When I looked it up on Google, it seems like anybody has barely ever even seen this anime. It has to have at least like 1,000 viewers tops out of anything, because nobody's ever heard of this. These graphics level Avengers, like Marvel type CGI. There's certain scenes in this where like it shows spaceships and fires and stuff like that, and it looks actually realistic, like it's actually in the sky. I don't even know how to explain how exactly they did this, but there were some points where I couldn't even tell what was animated and what was real life. It's crazy. I know, go watch it for yourself. You just have to trust me on this. So the plot is about these 5 tiny cats that are apparently aliens, and they crash landed on Earth. They spend the entire series trying to find pieces of their UFO so they can eventually go back up to outer space, wherever their planet is. And basically the adventures they go through as they're trying to do this. There's different antagonists introduced. There's different antagonists turned protagonists introduced. The 5 characters are like very funny. There's this character named Kuro. It was a long-lasting joke as I was watching this with my friends that basically these are just 5 deities that have power levels that are unmatched. But the more we watched this anime, the more they kind of proved our point. I'm not gonna say like it's a, somebody that can beat Goku or anything, but these cats are for sure at least Sailor Moon level. Their power levels are beyond anything that I've ever seen in my life. This cat Kyoto is multi-presence. He can bring life back to form, because there's this one scene where he was looking at a flower pot and he pointed his hands at it and it just brought back to life. There's literally nothing I can say about this anime other than go watch it. Like, it's so hard to explain, but you'll just feel so good watching it. It's like they put some sort of drug in it as your eyes are laying on the screen. The music OST is perfect. There's this one scene where I think one of the cats had ran away from home. They went to go look for it, and as they find her, they bring back to hug her and stuff. And the soundtrack behind that one scene is probably one of the better soundtracks I've heard of any anime ever. Like, there's so many secret gems inside this one anime. It just makes it the most slept on anime I think that's ever been created. The thing is, there's no reason for it to be. So we tried to look deeper into this episode to see what exactly, like, who created it, the voice actors behind it and stuff like that, and there is no reason for this anime to be as small as it is. These are all top tier level voice actors. Now let me just go ahead and list a few anime to show you exactly what the voice actors came from. These are all main characters. So like we have Naruto from Naruto, Boruto, Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist. We have people from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the main character from Erase, the main character from Attack on Titan. Like, all these voice actors are top tier level voice actors. So what are they all doing in this one anime? I feel like there could be some conspiracies made exactly like what this anime is and what it represents, but there should be no reason that this should stay that small. I'm gonna give Nyanbo a perfect 10 out of 10. I have no gripes about it whatsoever. Every single episode was intriguing. It was only 5 minutes long, so it's very easy to digest as you're watching it. Give it a chance. I know it's going to be kind of childish, but just trust me when I say that this show is very intriguing to the point where it's going to keep your attention for the full however many hours you stay watching it. You might even watch it in one day. Go watch this show. I don't know why nobody's ever talked about this, why nobody's ever heard of it. Trust me, you're going to enjoy yourself completely. Go watch Nyanbo. I promise, it'll change your life.